Burp. 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 Hello, guys. Hi, Manny. Can I fix the server? What's wrong with the server? Burp. The armor stand data pack doesn't unfix models. You removed Jade mod? What's the Jade mod? If I removed any mods, it's totally Panda's fault. Which is totally unfair because Panda did so much. Why is it cobblestone? This is to change stuff in the admin menu of the data pack. What? What's it called? What's the data pack called? Armor stand data pack? Armor statues? Hi, Bor. Hi, Borp. Burp. Well, I have no idea what's wrong with it. Can you give me up for a second? No. Because I'm evil. Should I join? What would you do? And then fix it or let me fix it? But what do I do to fix it? Don't blow this thing up. Something. I don't know exactly. It's slash. Okay, slash trigger. Adjustment wand. If invisible, pointer wand. It's one of these options. Try to make the book. Oh. Where is a boy like me supposed to get a book? It was all part of Panda's evil, dastardly plan, not including that mod in the mod list and fucking your shit up. Really, no ink sacs? Where would the books be? I would guess in the fuck shit. Yeah. Huh, I'm surprised we actually have books. You need to sign it as statues? Oh, okay. Go to item frames. Must be enabled from admin menu. What? How do I enable the data pack then? I'm not opt? Actually, maybe that's true because I had to reinstall the server. Would I be able, hold on. I wouldn't be able to whitelist people otherwise. Unknown scoreboard objective admin. How you love Teach? Its function. Wait, what? It didn't work. Must be enabled from admin menu. With entity. Trigger function. I don't think that's it. It's just function armor statues. Oh. Okay. Yay! Sweet. Bro. I told you not get it from Vanilla Tweaks. Your Vanilla Tweaks. Fuck, I hate this stupid bullshit. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking make 2 elevators or some shit. What does Jade do? Did you get armor statues from fucking vanilla tweaks? Probably. You do not do, and you're like, yeah, obviously. What? We had like 2.11. Well, 2.8 is bigger, so that means that it's a newer version. Your link's broken? Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Fuck. Do you want to send me the data pack and I'll install it? Man, I wanted to like do redstone today, but I think my brain is already shot from this. Wait, do I do 21.11? Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna stop the server really quickly. Oh, wait, do I have to restart it? Not for data packs, okay. Oops, wait. Did you write that as a root? Yeah. It didn't give me permission to remove the old data pack. Wait, what? Write what file? Permission denied, no. Just put it on server then. Do I have to like refresh the data packs or something? Private message, I create a collection. What? For every message? Jade can only be installed on the client side. Oh. Okay, it should be good. I'm taking down the server now. Forever. Forever. It's never coming back. I don't think I can work on the redstone now. It's been 18 minutes. Yeah, but I was just gonna jump right into it, and now I'm just not in it anymore. I'm not in the flow state. No, you're fine, man. You don't apologize. Should I just make the worst solution known to man? I don't want to. Improve later. That's never gonna happen though. Bore. Also, where do we put spectral arrows? We definitely need a single slice sorter for those. Next to arrows? Well, I think there's already something next to arrows. We need to reorganize a lot of them already. So I'm just gonna slap spectral arrows somewhere. I'll just put it like at the end here just because. Yeah, it can go next to dripstone. Oh, I also need filler items. I guess there's an anvil there, that won't be too bad. Yay! Okay, I could... start... I could start feeding the unstackables in now. If I really wanted to. No, I think we should be fine as far as stone. Luckily. Okay, you know what? I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this. Are we fine as far as stone? Yeah, we are. I can't just connect it up. Okay, so I need a dispenser, I need a fence gate, I need rails, I need miscellaneous redstone goo. Okay. So where do I put this evil beast is the question. I already want to quit, dog. This sucks ass. I think I want to make the... What was this going to be? The bucket sorter next? Why is the title mod making? Because I didn't change it since the last stream. Yeah, this is not the multi-item sorter. The multi-item sorter is sort of already done. I need to make one more multi-item sorter, but... Yeah, I finished making a mod. It was a really simple one. All it did was make it so the pillars didn't grief anything. So wait, is up a safe direction? Because if it is, then we might be fine. Does not look like it is. I don't know what this wood is, but... Not mind that, okay. Is that part of something important? Or is it just leftover stuff? It's the elevator? The elevator from where to where? Okay, once I'm done with all of this, like once I'm done with all the sorter shit, I'm definitely gonna help out with like the whole building part. Because I think Bubba needs it. Yeah, this wall is, oh, that wall. That wall I can't touch, this wall I can't touch. Uh yeah, it is. Okay, first let me plan things out. Hi Bor. Sorter is suffering from the success of the rest of the server. Yeah, that's true. So many yummy builds. I know. I hope you guys are finding the sorter useful. I like sorter. Yes, you find very okay, good. Can I have one rocket? Ow, why'd you hit me? Wow, thank you. Okay. So first let me organize what's even gonna go into these chests. Shears are gonna go there. Of course we can make this look fancier. That's flint and steel. What is this one? Enchanted books, I think. Soul speed is fucking useless. We can put it in there. Okay. The next one I think is buckets. So what else are we even sorting? We're sorting buckets, we're sorting boats, we're sorting mine carts. Talked about burning shit that overflows in MIS and unstackables. Wait, what do you mean? No, we already got potions. I probably won't burn stuff just for item security. If shit's full, it'll burn in lava. Oh, overflows in the multi-item sorter? I don't know, I might. It's not a collection system. Yeah, I would need to figure out what to do with the extra stuff on the MIS. On the MIS, I'm gonna call it the MIS because I don't want to keep saying MIS. Can't you send it to the overflow? Yeah, we could send it to the overflow. I just want to avoid doing that. I want to make it as scalable as humanly possible. I'm not going to burn it, to be clear. Okay, so what else? Let me look back at the unstackable sorter guide. Oh, I haven't put buckets in yet. So there's buckets and then there's miscellaneous. Oh wait, no, that's buckets. Should I just make 2 sections? 2 sections for miscellaneous unstackables or what? Can you guys think of any other unstackables we'd actually care about? We have potions, enchanted books, shears, flint and steel, buckets, boats, minecarts, armor. We can't sort tools easily. I'm not gonna bother because it's hell. It's hell on earth. Can we sort totems? Brush? Oh, no, I'm not gonna sort out brushes. I could put a trash can in here somewhere. I think that would be nice. Where are the tools gonna go? I'm not gonna sort them. Well, they're going to go into the unstackable overflow. So all the unstackable items will be directed to here. It'll sort out all of these from each other, but then the stuff that's not easy to be sorted, it'll go into this. Well, I don't know if we should reserve this for another unstackable item or not. Like, this is gonna be all the random shit, like brushes and tools, but I don't think we'll get that much of that anyways. The old overflow already exists. What do you mean? Well, where I'm standing right now used to be the old overflow. I don't know if we just fed it back into the sorter or... Actually, yeah, what did we do with all that? I think we might have just fed it back into the sorter. I would need to check this stuff. Overflow for unstackable. Oh yeah, that's just already what's happening. This is the overflow for stackables, and the overflow for this is the overflow for unstackables. The overflow for stackables is gonna be like somewhere way down there. Okay, so I need feedback on this. Is there another item that isn't horrible to sort? Maybe we could use a laze or something. I don't know. Is there another item that's super important for us to sort besides unstackable? Sorry, let me rephrase the question. Is there an unstackable item that you think would be important to sort out besides the ones that are already here? Or do you think we should just dedicate both of these to random unstackable items? That's very true, Dop. Book and quill. Well, I guess those are gonna go in the enchanted book section. There's nothing really I can do about that. I don't even think they will go in the enchanted books section, because I think they're stackable. They're not stackable? Okay. Well, they'll get lumped in with the enchanted books. There isn't really anything I can do about that. Saddles? Maybe. Totems? Yeah, I was definitely thinking totems. We would probably need an LA sorter for that, but that shouldn't be terrible. I don't know about saddles. Because if we sort both... Also two types of saddles. Okay, then no. I'm gonna let those go into the random unstackable items. Music discs? Fuck, man. We don't even have enough space for that. I mean, we could go to a... and we could make a basement to this. Not that I really want to. Yeah, I think disc sorting would be nice. Totem sorting would be nice. Can you not go east? This way? Yes, I don't think so, because that runs into the potion room. I mean, I guess we could go a little bit east. That'd be funny if you can't, Panda. The slowest sorter in the world. I think you can. Bundles? Fuck, man. What do I do then? Hopper minecart? Well, all the minecarts are gonna go into this chest here. Okay, totems, bundles, discs. What else? Who uses bundles? I don't know. But I can see why it would be nice to sort them. Just this? Okay. So we could either get rid of some of these categories. Like, I don't think we need a shears sorter, but we sort of do. Like, for one, we already have a shears sorter with all the other stuff that we're sorting. Like, we sort of need it just for the sorter to work as a whole. And I think people might find it nice. Beba said that she had another location for it. What are the boots for? That's gonna be all the armor pieces. I want to ask Beba about her other location because I can't even continue this while staying sane and with all these new items. Okay, I'll message Bob right now. We need your other unstackable sorter location. This one is pooed and fucked. Okay. Can we have a basement? Yeah, we can have a basement, but Bob said that she had a place somewhere around here. I'm not sure what it would look like or where it is. Maybe it's here, but I'd much rather do that because this already seems a little bit clunky. Okay. So in that case, I'm just going to temporarily put every unstackable item in here, just because I think it would be nice to get the sorter working again. Of course it'll kind of suck because this means that like we have to unclog it all when it's done, but what do you mean, Panda? Alright, so I'm officially connecting it all up. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Oh yeah, Panda. I think. Yeah, maybe UI, if that's even a thing. It is? Okay, cool. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Ah. This is kind of scary. Oh. Oh. Oops. Didn't fully connect it up. Okay, minecart has been sent. This might ruin and break everything. Oh fuck, wait, this will totally ruin and break everything. Okay, so I'm in the process of ruining and breaking everything, which is cool. Okay, hold on. First, okay, this is the situation is now dire. Because everything might get blown up soon. I think I need a proper temporary overflow if I want this to work. Let me throw all this garbage away. So are the unstackables working fine? I don't know if any would be coming through just yet. Okay, we're actually not even supposed to be getting arrows. So let me take those out. I can just feed them straight back into the sorter. Wait, what? Why aren't slime blocks being sorted out? Why aren't chests being sorted out? Wait, is something wrong? Okay, I can't forget about the MIS because right now that's a ticking time bomb. Because it's clogged? I hope so. I hope the chests and whatever blocks are like past this point. Okay. You're past slime and chest? Okay, good. Alright, no more spectral arrows. Very nice. Wait, what? Oh, okay. No, we're fine. How's what open? Oh, I don't know. Okay, are we getting anything over here? Not yet, which is a good sign. Or it's a sign that everything's broken. No, we look fine. Let me take the spectral arrows out of here too. Alright, we're about to get the most random fuckshit bullshit garbage and and the MIS overflow chest. Like if it hasn't been sorted out before then oh my god, it's gotta be the most obscure, irrelevant item in the world. Yeah, that's the technical term. It is very satisfying knowing that it's now getting unclogged and everything's just going where it's supposed to go. It is a satisfying word. Okay, so these walls are not getting sorted. fix that. Polished black stone brick wall. Okay, so this is getting sorted now. I went up. Yeah, the stairs and walls and whatever is gonna be very, very easy to pull off. So I'm not very worried at all about it. Copper chains. Okay, we don't sort those. Should I disconnect this? Yeah, I will. Plenty of room in the middle aisle. Here? Well, we definitely have room to add stuff. And I'll probably undertake that. Fuck. The reorganization. But I'm probably not gonna do that. Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't do that until everything sorter related is already built. So then we're not doing multiple things at the same time, you know? Like, now that we sort of know where everything goes, besides the unstackable sorter, of course. Sorry, now that we already know where everything goes, besides those unstackable goos, we just need to, like, finish one thing and then finish the next thing and then just slowly do it bit by bit, because the bulk of the work has definitely been done. This is a good mindless task for me. I like this a lot. This would suck to recalibrate though, if I ever have to. Which I likely will have to. Alright, how are they doing? Not too well. That's okay. Most of them are unstackable, so they should get processed quickly enough. These I might have to leave running to unclog for a while. Yeah. I'm gonna learn how that all works. What, the multi-item sorter? That function takes... There's a... everything in the sorter. It's all beautiful. Is there anything in the sorter that I haven't built, like redstone wise? That'd be cool, man. Calibrating it isn't too hard. It's like poo poo baby easy on the multi-item sorter as long as you're careful. And it's a little bit harder on the single item sorters. But I think everything redstone in the sorter I've designed myself, which I'm very proud of. No, not everything in the whole storage tech. It must be so awesome. That's true, Panda. It must be so awesome to be an engineer, though. Because, like, I'm sure their sense of satisfaction seeing all the machines that they've designed working is like 10 times better than what I'm feeling now. Or what I what I will feel, but I'm already feeling it now. Do you count software engineering? Software engineering is good, but like yes, software engineering is very satisfying, but like there's something about just watching it work, you know? I guess it's not only that, but it's also like with software, it's if people use it, you know, like if you use it regularly and it's actually performing a task that's useful to you, there's no better feeling in the world than just watching it do its thing. And being like, oh, I can just relax now. How'd that get in there? Cogwork machines, those are cool. I just love machines. Oh, one day I'm gonna know everything, and it'll be so great. Actually, Manny, do you want to know how the parts of the sorter work? Because right now I'm doing jack shit. Sure, okay. So first let me find the whatever it is, the trapdoor sorter. It's the fourth slice here. There are much more sane ways to organize these, well, like to calibrate these, but I really didn't want to gather every single item. Okay. So I'll give you a tour. I'll start from the very beginning and just show you how everything works. All right. So this is the input chest, obviously. You throw a bunch of bullshit in there. It literally does not matter what you throw in there. It'll process it somehow properly, hopefully, unless it's broken. So how that works, you'll see, so the reason it gets sucked down so fast is because there's a hopper minecart below that chest, and hopper minecarts like suck things in really quickly. Hi, Luca. So the hopper minecart takes everything, and then the hopper minecart is aligned so that it feeds into each of these 4 hoppers. So, I don't know if you can see anything going down. No, but, let me see. Maybe I should just get a ton of items and throw it in there, just so you can see. It has shulkers. It does. Well, hold on. I'm gonna throw a ton of stone bricks in there. And then you'll see that they start going down extremely quickly. But then after maybe like 6 stacks of items. So the hopper minecart can only hold 5 stacks of items. And the hopper is only unloaded at 4 times hopper speed. So you should see that pretty soon in this chest, it'll start slowing down. The hopper's also getting unloaded, so that's why it doesn't start slowing down right after 5. Wow, it's actually going pretty quick. Okay, yeah, you'll see it started slowing down. That's because the hopper minecart's now full, so now it's reduced to 4 times hopper speed. Because that's the bottleneck there. And if you put like a ton of stuff in here, then it'll slow down to 2 hopper speed and then 1 hopper speed. But for most cases, it should just process everything just fine. That's kind of fast still. It is pretty fast, yeah. It doesn't sort it at this speed. Hold on, I'll explain this in a little more depth in just a second. So yeah, once that hopper's full, then it'll be reduced to 4 times hopper speed because of these. You'll see that they're still unloading the bricks. And then those 4 hoppers unload into these 4 chests. All this is this is a big buffer. I could, you know, if I only had 1 hopper unloading that chest, then it would take forever for that chest to empty. So like if people come in quick succession and dump all their items in, they won't have to wait like a million years before before they can put more items in. So all of these chests just feed into this one chest. So once all these chests are full, then it'll be reduced to 2 times hopper speed because of these guys. And then once that chest is full, it only gets unloaded by this 1 hopper. So it reduces to 1 hopper speed. But in 99% of cases, that just won't matter at all. No, it's not turned off. Well, it's sort of turned off a little bit. Is a lot of this your own design? All of this right here is my own design. There are a couple concepts that I took. Like, I didn't just, you know, let me think. Like this right here, the concept of like, the shulker filter. I didn't invent that, but I made it my own design. But hold on, I'll explain what's going on. So it's right now you'll see that it's choked here. It's not unloading anything from this hopper. That's because it's being locked by this system right here. But I'll go into this in just a little bit. So it feeds into this hopper, which feeds into this hopper, which goes into this dropper right here. And this little weird triangle thing, it has a shulker, it has 2 droppers. This is the item, well, this is a preloader. That's the official term for it. It's saying that all of the normal stackable items will just go through this hopper, down into this hopper, and then get fed into this chest. But if the item's unstackable, then this comparator will give a stronger signal and shoot the item from this dropper into this dropper, and then this dropper immediately shoots into this shulker here. So all the normal items go down there, all the unstackable items go in here, and shulkers can't be fed into themselves, but everything else can be. So all the unstackables will end up in this shulker box, and everything except for shulker boxes will end up in this dropper, which get fed by this, well, which feeds into this hopper line here. So the unstackable part, we're not really using that right now, but it's necessary for this to work. So I just feed the unstackables back into this chest, which is where all the normal items go. And then the shulkers, which are the only things that enter this hopper line here, those are fed into this shulker unloader right here. And this shulker loader is special because it can handle empty shulker boxes, so we don't need to worry about normally you have to worry about putting empty shulker boxes in because it just breaks everything, but not with this one. Are you going to redirect the shulker output into the unstackable sorter? Oh, like put the shulkers into the unstackables? Probably not. Oh, like use the output here and put it in there? You're putting it into the same place. Yeah, if it was nearby, then yes, I probably would take it from here. But if I didn't, it wouldn't really give us a speed up, because this is being fed at 1 hopper speed anyways. So it's not like both unstackables and stackables are being fed into the same hopper, like trying to be pushed through. It's not going to affect the rates or the speed. But this part is the shulker unloader. It can handle empty boxes. So this shoots out the not the dispensers. This shoots out the shulkers here. you'll see that this one's unloading right now. And then the unloaded items go through this item elevator here, and that's why this chest is being filled up. And I also made it so that, hold on, when this is unloading, it locks this hopper here. That's why this isn't moving right here. It locks it so that, because if it didn't lock it, then this chest would be being fed by both all the input up here and the shulker down there, which this one hopper speed thing can't handle. So like, if this was being fed at 2 hopper speed and was being unloaded at 1 hopper speed, then when this gets filled up, it would just lead to a lot of nasty, horrible things that break everything. And then once this is done unloading, that piston will push the shulker into this bubble elevator, and that just feeds it back into that empty shulker box chest you see at the top, at the input part. How did 3 shulkers end up here? End up where? Oh, if you feed a lot of shulkers in a row, then this will keep processing before it's locked. Like, this is only locked when there's a shulker placed there. So it may take a couple ticks before that registers, but it doesn't get full up with so many that it'll break anything. So that's this part. That's this section here. This is just a mess of redstone. It is not pretty. It is not organized at all. But it works. Yeah, it's compact enough for what it does. But anyways, the output of everything that's input into there goes through this single hopper line. I'll just throw this stuff in there. It won't break anything. Oh yeah, this is to lock in case the chest is full. Honestly, I don't think it will do anything. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever happen. I think I made that before I made this, you know, shulker locking system. But it can't hurt to have. Yeah, it's a good, like, everything's going terribly for some weird reason. But I don't think it's necessary at all. Hi, Elfe. So yeah, in short, everything you put into there, shulker boxes, empty shulker boxes, normal items, will get fed into this. Yeah, this is 1 hopper speed right here. The mod development went well. Everything's working. So all the items will be fed through here. They get fed into this dropper. And this is just an item elevator. It's when this is triggered, all these dispensers just go boop and fire all these droppers, which shoot the item all the way up to the top here. And you'll see that it just works at hopper speed. This looks way slower than 1 hopper speed. It does, but you just gotta trust it, I guess. So this part here, this is the item crafting station module thing. These I did design myself. Not that it's that impressive. I am kind of proud that they're tileable like this. But these are just items. Hold on, I keep messing up there. Let me get more rockets. Tileable, kinda. Yeah, like they're in chunks of 3. Yeah, I guess they're not tileable in a true sense, but that would be impossible, unfortunately. I tried my best. Maybe it is possible for somebody smarter, but not me. But these are just item filters at the bottom. So for example, if iron ingots come through this stream here, then it'll go through this item filter, which will feed this crafter here. And the only thing that this crafter tries to craft is iron blocks. So when this crafter gets completely full of iron blocks, it'll shoot out into this dropper here. Wow, wait, how does this work? What the heck? Am I smart? Okay, no, I get it. I'm not gonna I'm not going to give you the redstone by redstone unless you want it. I could. I get it. Okay, yeah. So when that's full, it'll trigger this, which shoots this dropper. Well, it shoots the crafter first, and then it will shoot this dropper. So the iron block will go into the dropper, then go into this hopper here, which will feed back into the main hopper line here. So it crafts anything that just requires a lot of the same item. So like iron nuggets to iron, iron to iron blocks, nuggets to gold, gold to blocks. You get the point. Coal to coal blocks. Over here it's diamonds to diamond blocks, emeralds, lapis blocks, raw iron, all that stuff. This is really just to save space in the sorter. If we didn't do this, then we would need separate sorters for nuggets, ingots, and blocks. And we would need 9 times the amount of storage space to store the same amount of items. So this is pretty good all around. I don't know what these are. What? Oh, okay, the slime blocks and bone blocks. I don't know why those don't have, Oh, do they? Oh, they do. I was looking at the wrong side. What's the, like, high amount of sorter item? 41. Oh, so that's, hold on. Good question. So if you have 46 items, 46 items is the least amount of items you can have before you get a 3 signal strength out of a comparator. So since this has 45 items, then when this gets fed with 1 more item, so in this case just 1 more slime ball, then it'll trigger this redstone and unlock this hopper at the bottom, so it'll suck in another item. Oh, 18 items because the torch is in a different place? Right, so those are not tileable? Hold on, let me think. They are tileable? Oh, right, okay, those require the redstone torch to be right underneath the hopper. So you can't feed it straight down. I think. Yeah, and they're not overflow proof. Like if overflow proof why? Like imagine this crafter was a chest and the chest is full. Then when this gets full, then when this goes from 18 to, I don't know what the amount of items is. So this will give 1 signal strength normally, then it'll give 2 signal strength once it goes over 18, but then it can still keep getting full up. So when it goes over 41 here, then it'll trigger the first redstone, the second redstone down, and then it'll also trigger the redstone of the neighboring sorters. So it'll start unloading items from those, and that causes a lot of shit to fuck up. And it's a huge headache to fix. And here it doesn't matter. Not really, but since we're auto-crafting these anyways, like it doesn't really matter. What I should probably do is just put 41 unstackables here instead of filling it up with like 41 diamonds. It was just a pain to get that many filter items, so that could definitely be an improvement later on, instead of slabs unstackable. Oh wait, no, never mind, you can't do that because that also just ruins the fact that it's overflow proof. Okay, I forgot why I didn't do that for the diamond sorter, but now I remember. So that's the crafter part. This activates at the same time. What does? This redstone. It's powered by comparator. Yeah. And it powers observer. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The repeater shoots it into the dropper, and the dropper shoots it into the hopper line from the... It's powered from two different places. I mean, I'm wondering now if you could probably just put the observer there or something. Oh, the stream is dying, you're right. Hello. My ping is? Oh my god, your ping and the stream is dying. I don't know why. Hello everybody. Can you hear me? I want to know how that affects redstone. Like zero tick stuff? Oh yeah, zero tick stuff is all fucked up. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me good enough. Okay, you can. Oh right, I forgot we're on the server. Voice chat is always good. Okay, then I'll continue. I actually didn't build this item elevator. What the fuck? I guess this works. It's loud. I don't know. I've never even acknowledged this before. I've never seen it. Definitely. But it's not that bad. The wood gets fed into this barrel here. That's just, I think that's just a buffer. Yeah, that's just a buffer so that we can fit more wood and reload it less often. Oh, okay, my stream's back. I don't know if Pan can see. Manny, could you post in chat, like, refresh back something? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, so as I was saying, the challenge here was to make it go from logs to shulker boxes instead of just from chests and shulker shells to shulker boxes. If you did it the stupid way, you would just make like a bunch of different crafters and it would be dumb because it would take a lot of space up. So all this does is it feeds the logs into this crafter here, which, you know, it's only a 1-block craft, so this can just be powered repeatedly. Hold on, I keep falling. So this is, let me see. Fuck, how does this even work actually? Okay, no, I get it now. When this hopper is full, that means that this is safe to continue crafting, because if it was empty, it could cause some incomplete crafts later on. So, and then underneath it, that weird like 8-shaped thing, that's a clock. So when this needs more chests, so like when it needs more shulkers, it means it needs more chests. When it needs more chests, this loop will fire. And the loop shoots these birch planks into this crafter right here. So not only is that space efficient, you know, the crafters are shooting into each other, but also if it shot into like a hopper or a barrel or something like that, then it would go into here 4 times slower. Because when you craft into another crafter, it puts all 4 items in immediately, which is really nice. And then this crafter, it's powered at the exact same time as this crafter, So when this is full, it'll shoot a chest out into this barrel. This does kind of hinge on the fact that there's no crafting recipe that's just 4 blocks like that, but that doesn't fucking matter at all, because I don't think there ever will be. If there is, maybe we'll need a redesign. And then right down here is just Exuma Void's universal item crafter. The chests already go into this part, so that was the hard part, getting the chests into here. And now this is just fed by shulker shells and chests. These two comparators are checking whether we have enough chests and shulker shells to actually start crafting. It only really runs when these are completely full, just so we don't get any weird incomplete crafts. So if both of these are off, and if the barrel underneath is full, you can't, there's like a hidden comparator here. Yeah, this one's really fucked. I mean, you can ask whatever you want, but I'll help however I can, but it can be totally fucked. There's a hidden comparator in there that checks whether the barrel is full. That's what this redstone block is for. It's just like giving a full signal strength there. I think I just have to see it work on creative, if that makes sense. And then this is another one of those 8-shaped clocks. So it'll just shoot out a bunch of shulkers into this barrel. And then the barrel just feeds all those shulker boxes into the big hopper line that feeds all the shulker loaders. So it automatically crafts more. Because this is much, much more space efficient than storing a bunch of shulkers in a bunch of chests. On-demand crafting. Yeah, exactly. Because what? Each shulker, well, one stack of shulkers takes up 2 chest slots in this design, but one stack of shulkers takes up more than a double chest if they're already crafted. So that just sucks. Why would you do that? So this top part is just another normal auto sorter. It's like compacted shulkers. Yeah, exactly. It's really just for that space efficiency. And so people don't have to automatically craft all that stuff. They can just put the raw materials in. Saves a lot of work. So the top part here, this is kind of fucked because it's all tileable. So it filters out the items. The items sort of do a loop-de-loop. The shulker loader I understand because I had to make one for Skulk Farm when you refused evilly. Oh, okay, good. That was actually the hard part. So I had to make it so the item sorter. Actually, yeah, this was kind of a big issue. It was how do we feed the top chests before the shulker loaders? Because hoppers tend to pull down before they push to the side. So if I just connected this up normally with a line of hoppers, then it would try and shulker load before we even have single items, which would just be stupid for just convenience reasons. So instead, it sort of, yeah, it loops into that barrel. So that sort of switches it around. So now the top chests are the ones pulling down, which means that those get fed first. And then once that chest is full and those 2 hoppers that are running into it, then it'll start pushing items into that barrel, which goes down into the loader. And also the barrel at the top has the added benefit of acting as like a buffer for the chest. So let's say somebody takes a bunch of items, they're really greedy, they take a bunch of items from that top chest, then that top barrel will start feeding the chest instead. This barrel, what about it? You said it was unnecessary to Panda. It is necessary? Can't be a hopper, it gets locked. Well, you could put a hopper underneath it and put it like there. The But the barrel is necessary. Can't be anything else. What about a chest? It is important. What? Wait, why? Can be air if you have a hopper below. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the barrels actually do, no, not the barrels, never mind. Here it's important, I see. There's another, hold on, I didn't build it here because I'm stupid and lazy, but there's another system over here. Hold on, I think, yeah, over here. So this is it. With stuff like stone and deep slate and like, what is this, smooth stone, all that, it's very likely, yeah, we already have more than a full double chest of shulkers. So I needed a way to do that same problem I solved earlier. You know, instead of feeding it to the very bottom first, we have to feed it up. Well, like, yeah, feed it to this chest, then feed down to these chests. So hold on. I just want to see how many of these chests at the bottom are full. Yeah, so we once the top chest full of items is full and the bottom chest full of shulkers is full, then it starts filling up these in the basement. This is why we haven't made them for everyone yet. Oh, there's just a thing. What stone chest? Wait, like this right here? Hi, Pedro Alex. When I came back here. Oh, how did the bottom ones fill up? That's most likely because people just took shulkers full of stone since it got filled up. But I'm pretty proud of this design, because once this chest gets full of shulker boxes, then this hopper just starts filling up. It gets full and it can't really process anymore, guys. So, oh wait, you're right, this is broken. Wait, what? Oh, wait, somebody built this wrong. Oh! Okay, somebody had built it wrong. So, yeah, it's an infinite timer. It was probably because the floor, yeah, the floor was replaced under it and it was just placed in the wrong whatever. So anyways, this clock keeps these repeaters on, which keeps this hopper locked for a very long time. What the hell? Okay, wait. Actually, I don't remember how I even built this. I think Bob broke it, which is fine. Block here. Okay, yeah, there needs to be redstone, but I don't think that'll fix it. Let's see how to fix it. Oops. Oh, all my redstone is somewhere else. Hold on. Oh, okay. Do I have Skulk? I definitely should somewhere over here. Okay. So eventually I should make one of these everywhere, but the reason why I've been a lazy bastard and not is because the only way this would even be useful is if we have more than a chest full of shulker boxes of the item, which is very rare. So I don't really gaff. Yeah, I only need 1 clock. I'm planning on just extending this down. So you should hide it. Because this is noisy. It's noisy? Doesn't it just like do a little push every once in a while? And it shatters your eardrums. I'm too lazy for that. I also kind of, these are like the maintenance halls, which I kind of like. You know, it's the redstone goo in all its beauty. And I'm lazy. Okay, I will eventually, Panda. I need to show you my back rooms. Oh, I'm excited. That would be cool. Are you good with this part? Like, do you get the sorters and the unloaders? Okay. This is simple enough. Yeah, it's really just a... If you get the loaders, then it's just a simple auto sorter and like clock and whatever. So it's that for all of this. I hope you had a fun time, whatever you do in Pedro, Alex. So once it's done with all of that, this is an unstackable. Oh shit! Wait. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait, why are there? Oh no! Okay, hold on. This is fine. I don't actually think anything's broken. Okay, this was a little bit broken, but that's fine. I don't think it ruined any of the redstone. Wait, why is this too? Stop that. I'll explain this in a little bit. But first, let me put all the unstackables back in the sorter. I think those are unstackables that like were already past the parts. Okay, this looks fine. I can calibrate this better. Should I do this? Should I do it now? No, I'll calibrate it better when I'm showing Manny how it works, because that's a good time to do it. Okay. So back to the unstackable sorter here. Manny. Hello. Alright, so this right here is an unstackable sorter. It sorts unstackables. I'm actually not sure why it's completely full. Okay, it looks like it's working now. Yeah, I don't know what happened with it, but so all the unstackables get sorts out of here. Yeah, sorts because of hopper signal. And I think I know what you might be about to ask. How do normal blocks not go? Because normal blocks only give a signal of 1, because you need a full stack of normal, like, stackable items to equate to 1 unstackable item. Yeah, the bottom hopper is locked. This is actually the exact same as the item sorter you were talking about before. It's just not calibrated. and it just works. Because the unstackables just give the right signal strength. Okay. So over here, obviously this isn't done, but I'm gonna do a bunch of goo later. This is a potion sorter. It tries to shoot into this brewing stand, and if it works, then yay, it's a potion, and it goes down in here. If it's not a potion, then this hopper below the dropper unlocks and shoots the items further. You saw this at the piglin thing? Yeah, it's the same thing with this. It's except it's a bookshelf instead of a brewing stand. This is a this is a sheer flint and steel sorter. So there's a way to, in order to sort buckets, you have to first sort out shears and what was I gonna say? It first shoots out, sorry. To sort buckets, you first need to sort all the shears and all of the flint and steel out. So you can do that just by like trying to dispense into a fence gate. Yeah, because of evil dispensers. And then this sorts the shears from the flint and steel. So it shoots out. If a fire appears on this piston, then it'll trigger this observer, retract the piston, which gets rid of the fire, and then it'll unlock this hopper down. How do shears sort? It's just only flint and steel and shears go in here, so it'll sort out the flint and steel from the shears. Because there's a way to sort both shears and flint and steel pretty easily, and then this one separates those two. We don't have the shear flint and steel sorter yet though. But yeah, if it does produce a signal, it'll unlock this hopper and shoot it down that way. If it doesn't produce a signal, it'll just go this way. It's not working though. This is quasied. The piston? No, it's triggered by this redstone. Misunderstood. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I understand now. Yay! Yeah, I have a lot more of these things to make, but I don't want to make them here anymore. Okay, and then this right here is just saying, like, in the scenario that this is all clogged for some reason, then it locks this hopper over here. Because if this hopper gets clogged, then it'll start shooting stackables into the unstackable sorter because the signal will be too strong. Yeah, this arch will always be unclogged. Alright, so now all the items that go down here are stackable items that aren't sorted down in any of those slices over there, so it's just like a bunch of random bullshit fuck shit. Like panda heads, yeah. So they all get sent into this chest here. Oh, there's still so much unstackables. Why? Let me make sure everything is not broken. It looks like everything's broken. Very cool. No, nothing's broken. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, I'll put stone in there. Ah, I need another item slot. Okay, hold on. The unstackables were not supposed to reach there. That was a product of, you know, the thing being stuffed full and me connecting it without checking the items beforehand. But that's fine. Okay, so this right here is a beautiful machine. Not my design. But very beautiful. So It's so fucked up. Every component of this is so fucked up, but I do understand it all. So when this chest gets full of items, I won't do like the redstone by redstone explanation. I'll just do like the cool concepts. So when this chest gets full, it'll launch this minecart. And I'm not going to worry about it right now. The minecart won't suck anything from these chests yet because it has this banner that says seal on it, which is important. So that hopper's completely full. It won't take any items from these chests. It'll go over there, loop back around, and sit right here. When it sits there, it'll feed the seal item back into this. This is so it's faster. Wait, hold on. What so it's faster? Oh, I have no idea. I think it's just to make the minecart move at a constant rate so it can dispense an item into those hoppers reliably. That's a powered rail. Yeah, I don't know what the rail configuration here has to do with it. But when the hopper thing goes here, then it'll be fed right back into this slot right there, and the hopper will be then, well, this will then close, which the hopper can the minecart can sneak under it, and it'll just attach to the rail beneath the chest, just because that's how it works. And then it sucks before this one blows. So it'll take the items from the chest here, whatever items that may be, and let's say it's like a stack of crimson buttons, for example. It'll start filling up until it's full of, well, I think it's just on a timer, so it doesn't actually check if it's full. It just waits a little bit, and then it sends it off here. And this is where the fucked shit starts. There's a hopper underneath this block here. Don't lick caps. Don't lick caps. I don't know if I should wait or not. You good? Wait for what? Oh, I was wondering if you were talking to the op. I didn't want to explain stuff if you weren't listening. You good? Okay. So there's a hopper underneath this block, under the rail, that takes the first item from the hopper. That'll be important later. And then this one takes the second item from the hopper minecart. So you'll see that loader is in here. And then that first item that it took, it feeds it into this chest. So that first item goes back into the hopper minecart. I'll explain why that even matters later. So now that this is full of our stack of crimson buttons, it'll send off under all of these chests. And so it took out the first item, it took out the second item, and then it put back the first item. So now it only have 63 at most of whatever item it started with. And then, hold on, I want to just calibrate it really quickly, just to give you an example. Okay, so it runs underneath all of these chests, and you'll see that this chest has tons of buttons in it. So I can just put another button in and bang, it's calibrated for crimson buttons now. So when, oh, this is so fucked up actually. When the hopper runs underneath this chest, the crimson button will get sucked into it because it only has 63 of that item. And when that happens, this hopper here will shoot the cobblestone block into the chest, and then that chest will that item will then be sucked into this hopper beneath it, because that's sort of calibrated just to store that item. That's why these aren't like getting sucked down into it. And when that happens, there's a repeater behind this hopper right here that detects whether it's empty. So that's how the right slice is selected. Like if this item is emptied by the minecart, this item will go into the chest, meaning that this hopper is now empty, which will trigger the comparator behind it. And that'll shoot this poppy into the item hopper on top of it, which will trigger this comparator for just a second. And what that comparator will do is shoot an item from this top dropper into the bottom dropper. And what that'll do is untrigger. So when this poppy is shot out of one of these droppers, then it'll stop powering one of these comparators, which will unlock these hoppers right here. So that was a lot, I know. I do get it. Yeah, it's fucked. How does button go back in the chest? So when the hoppers, when the minecart rolls back over these, you'll see that those comparators are also triggering this redstone, and these target blocks direct the redstone back in and lock these hoppers. But once the item is taken out, it'll unlock the hopper on top of it. So the item will just, one item will be fed back into here by the minecart running right back over it. So this was unlocked? No, this hopper gets unlocked. How does buttons inside hopper go in there? Oh. So these repeaters, or no, these comparators, depending on which slice was just activated, will turn off. And if it's turned off, it'll unlock these hoppers on top of the barrels. And the minecart goes back over here and sits on top of this hopper, which feeds into this hopper line. So whichever hopper is unlocked, it'll feed all the items into that slice. So this can like only store it a stack at a time? Yeah, exactly. That's why I sorted unstackables before this, because then this would be run, like the minecart would have to do the whole circuit for every single unstackable item. Does it have to be a full stack? No, it doesn't. Can it stack one item? That's a great question, actually. Does one item break it? Oh no, one item doesn't break it, because I actually didn't think about this, but the first item gets sucked in through here and then put back into the hopper, and then it'll get sucked out. Oh yeah, and then this item here, the one that takes out the first item, it just feeds it right back into the hopper when it goes by. These placeholders, like loader. Yeah, I'm gonna get into this right now. They're kind of fucked. So you'll see that there's one that's called seal. That one's job is to just prevent anything from coming into the chest. So like the first time this goes around, it can't suck anything in. And then it gets put into this hopper. So when there are no more items for the hopper to take from this chest, the seal is pushed back into the hopper minecart before it gets sent off. And that's also the reason why that's another reason why it takes the first item out, because if this takes the seal, then that means when it goes down here, then it'll be empty, which will ruin a lot of shit. So it takes the first item. This one was filled with loader, which was the second item in the hopper minecart, and then it takes the seal back because that was the first item sucked in. Why does it need to have the seal the first time? Because otherwise it would suck one of these items in. Like, pretend the seal isn't there right now. When it runs around, it would suck an item from this chest first, and that item probably wouldn't be replaced. Actually, I think it might. I don't know. It would probably break stuff. Hold on. It'll go through, it'll take the Crimson Hyphae from here, it'll put the Crimson Hyphae back. But, like... wouldn't the seal have whatever block is being sorted? Normally it would, yeah, but once this chest is empty, the seal is put in place so that when it comes back around, it doesn't like do anything weird. It also doesn't wait here because it lets it do one circuit so that this chest can be sort of full of stuff before it runs. But all you need to do to calibrate this is just put one item in there. And you have to make sure that there aren't any empty slots in there ever, or else bad things will happen. Yeah, it's a good idea to work it out in creative. It was very fun. I figured all this out just by watching the design in creative until I was able to build my own. Does this have a schematic? Yes. Well, this specific one doesn't. Okay. What does this have special? Well, it's just longer. I had to extend it and make it like... Normally you would just have one big block. Like, there's no real reason for these gaps here besides the design. But it's tileable? Yeah, it's tileable. It's just not a good idea. Like, this one is a little bit too long for my tastes. Because, like, it's slower the longer it is. But I just couldn't fit another entry point between these. No, you should do redstone. Redstone is genuinely so awesome. I don't think there's anything better than it in Minecraft, genuinely. It's not going to be easy at first, of course. But it's so worth learning. I think Minecraft Redstone is a big part of why I got into computer science and why I found it so intuitive when I was younger. It's interesting when you get what every little thing does. That's true, but it's also like making your own stuff is beautiful. It doesn't even have to be impressive or good or anything. Just making little doohickeys. Oh. It's so nice. Yeah, exactly, Manny. Like, obviously this right here is super advanced. It does not need to be. Time to take my head off. That's funny. Take my head off and Alright, I think I'll have to... Oh, Panda, could you give Dot my head? I'm gonna disconnect the multi-item sorter for now, because if this gets backed up with too many random garbage items, then it'll start overlapping the stuff that's supposed to be locked. It's a collection of simple things that come out to be complex. I mean, that's just redstone. Redstone is a fun challenge, but I only use it out of necessity. Personally, really enjoy small to medium scale terraforming. It's pretty fun. It's cool how easy it is to understand and hard at the same time. That's true. I honestly think this is one of the hardest things for me to understand that I've encountered so far. Mostly because there was no tutorial there for me. I just had to look at it. And like, seeing the 3 filler items, loader, seal, and whatever the third one is, the yellow banners, static, that was complete voodoo to me. That's true. That wasn't part of this server though. That was my solo survival world. It's so insane that that was just me. Holy shit, man. Oh, also these are so annoying to make, Manny. Because you need you need over 9 stacks of filler items per slice. Not including the shears here that go in every single chest. Use diamonds? That'd be cool. But yeah, the only things I've left to do is to make an unstackable sorter in an actual right place that works. And I should probably make a few more of those modules I showed you earlier for like the bulk stone and all that. The only reason I made it for bulk stone and not bulk anything else is because deep slate isn't renewable. Oh wait, I didn't even do it for the deep slate. Ah, wait, hasn't anyone told me that deep slate isn't renewable? Wait, I have to fix this now. Wait, why is it? Oh there's so much gravel in the deep slate thing because it's been spilling over. Okay, that's another reason to build the underground part here. Okay. That's so fucked. Okay. Let me do that now. It looks like Bubba wants that part to be clear. So for now, I will compromise a little bit. Oh, I need a lot more repeaters. Oh wait, I don't even... What are these for again? I think it's locking the dispenser so that it doesn't shoot more goo out when it gets completely full. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing. What? What is what for? Hold on. Let me check something. Okay, so these hoppers, I forgot that I even implemented this. Let's say everything below this fills up, like all of it is full of shulkers, then this hopper will be full of shulkers as well, which will trigger the comparators and keep the dispensers on so that they won't shoot out more shulker boxes when they can't handle them. Let me make sure that this is how it works. So it's powered by redstone and it can't be powered more. Yeah. It will shoot it once and then never again. Wait, what? Wait, but no. This comparator is necessary. It wasn't your addition. What? The dispenser never powers? It does. It's this upside down observer there. Could someone be a doll and and bring me like a stack of repeaters? I love that phrase so much, Brady. The freaks and I have been using it a lot. I only say Brady, but it's like that's because he's one of the only ones you're familiar with. I'm just gonna put like Skulk there, sure that works. Penda, oh thank you. Can I steal like 32 forever? Because I'm evil. All of them? Oh wow. Ah! Oh. They all just disappeared. Okay, I think it'll go something like that. Of course, we can also run it underground. But I think... Actually, no. I'll run it underground just as a proof of concept. But I won't really flesh it out. I do think the war between me and Beba has been very funny. You mean the torture? Yeah. Because I'm like, wait, if you build it like that, I'm gonna fucking die. It's gonna be the worst thing in the world. But it's also the exact opposite for her. Like, if I build it the way I want to build it, it's gonna be the worst thing in the world. Okay, I'm actually not even gonna design this like that. I'm gonna wait until the finished product. And I can redesign it later. Okay. No, I didn't. The thing about Idiocracy is that you can compare anything to Idiocracy. Oh, that's this political party. Oh, that's this ideology. Oh, that's... Which I think is really funny for one. I really like doing that. I'm like, have you seen the movie Idiocracy when someone's being dumb? I mean, I'm sure it's more than that. If there are multiple video essays, then yeah, it's probably... They're probably taking actual scenes from the movie. I think that movie should die. Chat. What quality in a person should be most sought after in the government of the world? And in a perfect world. Empathy? I was gonna say like rich and white and a man. But I guess that works too. That too, of course. I say sweet baboo. You sir have won the internet for today. You win. You have the best answer. Sweet baboo brain cells. That's true. I have infinity. You know, I don't have... I'm still thinking I don't have an answer myself, but I'm not sure that I agree with empathy. Not that I don't think it's a good quality. But I feel like you gotta have a little bit of Machiavelli in you know? Sweet. What? You gotta make the hard decisions. Oh, okay, I thought you were yelling at me. Fat boy? No! I don't actually, maybe I do want fat boy. I kinda like it. Oh, I love this order. I agree completely, yes, yes. You can put my seal on it. You have a seal? Did you train him and everything? Server dying? Oh no, I'm sorry guys. I'm probably gonna finish making this and then end the stream. Oh, in other news, I might get a job as the treasurer of my church. I don't like going to church. And I'm not religious, but it's just happening, which is really funny. They don't know I'm not religious, so it'll be very weird, but it's there's a probability. The money guy? Yeah, the money guy at church. There's a high probability that it'll actually happen. Jesus Christ, another job. I know, man. Haven't you got like 5 jobs? I do have 5 jobs. How did that just happen? They just need someone to do it. And it pays $100 a week. And they say it would take like 4 to 6 hours a week. But I don't believe that at all. It would probably take me an hour or 2. Yeah, I don't care about church, but I like money. But I love doing crazy odd jobs. Maybe that should be my career, just doing random bullshit. Because I'm gonna be dog sitting maybe soon as well. Um, like, what am I doing right now? I'm working my internship, which is 8 to 5, which is like an actual job and pays like an actual job. But I'm also working at the senior center. And I'm working 3 different jobs at the senior center. I'm working as the tech help guy. I'm teaching the computer classes, and I'm going to be teaching piano classes pretty soon. Um, Teaching piano? Yeah, I'm going to be doing piano. I'm going to be teaching piano lessons. You know piano that well? I do. I don't think I'll be as good as like a traditional teacher, but that's sort of why they're hiring me, because I'll be a little bit cheaper. Um, but I am pretty good at piano. And I know a lot of theory. I'm definitely a lot stronger on the theory side than I am on the playing side. Not to say that the playing is bad. Jobs after college a while back, it's getting closer to reality. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Cause like I think I'm very happy with the way things are going in my life right now, because everything's just lining up for me to do whatever the damn fucking hell I want to do. You know? Like, I have a teacher, one of my old teachers is practically begging me to take his job once he retires. He's such an awesome guy. I love him so much. Very nice, very funny, complete freak of nature, just all around great guy. He really wants me to take his job. He's saying, I could get you hired today. I just need to talk to the principal. Just let me know. Just let me know if you're interested. And of course, my internship, my supervisor is very nice, and I think he's definitely willing to get me a job if I go for one. What else? The senior center. Like, I don't think I do want a job in comp sci, because I just like, I don't know. The money's not worth it. I didn't expect to fall to hell randomly. You're like the smart guy in Idiocracy? Why'd you say that? Why? But Manny, look me in the eye right now, okay? You can 100% learn piano, okay? I'm telling you, nobody is unsalvageable in anything. I started learning piano because my hands are like super shaky and I didn't think I could do it. And like I'm genuinely kind of cracked now. Like I'm not perfect, of course, but I'm at the point where people are. I played for a couple friends recently, and I think like before we left, and one of the friends' moms was there, and she said it sounded like I'd been practicing my whole life. And this isn't to brag. I did it because I genuinely didn't think I was suited to do it. But just with a lot of practice, it doesn't matter at all. Doesn't he get like 80 jobs at the government? Does he? That'd be funny. I would like that. Scared that even if I work hard, it wouldn't go anywhere. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. At the beginning, it's hardest because you don't see that it's getting somewhere, you know? Like you're not every single day for like the first while, you're not going to see any progress. It's just going to feel like you're doing all this random bullshit. And they're just not getting better. But then once you actually, I don't know how long it'll take. For me, it took a while. But as long as you're not focused on like the goal, and getting frustrated because of that, as long as you know it's like the process, as long as you know the process is gonna work, you'll get good. You'll get cracked. I didn't take any classes, I'm self-taught. Because that's just how the brain works. The more you do something, the better you'll get at it, no matter what. I mean, of course you know that, but like, it's so important to keep that in mind. You just bought a keyboard, or you just have a piano. My university has access to pianos, and I also have a keyboard. Keyboards are nice. You can definitely learn on a keyboard. If you can, I don't know if you have the budget for it, but if you get like a nice weighted keyboard, I mean, you could go really crazy with it, but if you get like a pretty good weighted keyboard, then it translates to piano very easily. But if you start with like a normal unweighted keyboard, of course that also translates to piano, but it might take a little bit longer to like adjust. Manny, I believe in you. Throwing 50 plus meters more consistently, that's so sick. Keep it up, bro. Yeah, at this point, like, I'm at a point where I know I can do fucking whatever the damn fucking hell shit I want to do. And it's so sick. And it's not like it's only me that can do it. It's like, I just know that if you just do a bunch of shit enough, then you'll get so cracked at it. Like, my Spanish is so good now. OMG, what's happening? Stream lagged and server died? Oh no. Try Spanish? I wanna see? Fuck. Fuck, you wanna hear? What do I even say? Um, can you speak Spanish? ¿Qué quieres oír? Say that Manny's cool and gooey. Manny es genial y gooey, viscos. What the fuck is the word for goo? I can understand and I know some words. So hold on, that would be yo puedo entender y saber unas palabras porque estoy Portuguese. Porque soy Portuguese. Pegoso? Is that Portuguese? 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 Eres un payaso muy gordo y No, that's like D tier Spanish. That's like Spanish student who just started learning Spanish. No, I'm good enough to like converse with my mom. Spanish was her first language. With my abuelita, with random students. I mean, really anybody who's willing to speak a little bit slower so that I can understand them better, we can have a conversation. He said fat clown. I did say fat clown. You're actually Spanish? Yeah, I'm Portuguese. Not fuck. I'm Puerto Rican. That was not a joke. Oh, me me duele mucho mi estómago. Mi estómago, mi barriga es muy. How do you say round in Spanish? Mi barriga. Mi barriga gorda. Oh. Yo come mucho. Redondo. Oh yeah, redondo. Me comí mucho. Oh, mi barriga es muy redonda. Redonda y grande. Oh. um, can I update it tomorrow, Panda? Sorry, I'm fucked today. Also, hold on, did everything get sorted out already? Oh, look at that. But right now I'm also learning Chinese. I shouldn't say that I'm learning it. I kind of fell off a little bit recently because I've been locking in on Spanish, and I also but my dad is part French, so he wants to learn French with me. Oh, that's why that wasn't working. How do you write barriga? I think that's it. I'd love to learn the writing system. Thank you, Manny. Actually, wait, no. No, you're saying that. Wait, no, Manny. After you're trying to learn French, I hate it now. Yeah. The verbs are hard to learn and put in a sentence. I see. What is you in French? I don't like French. Yeah, I really like Chinese. I love Chinese. And that's so my cousin knows Chinese. He speaks it very well. He spent like a year, more than a year in Taiwan. And he knew that I would like it because it's like computer scientists like it, like mathematicians and computer scientists like it, because it's very logical. A lot of it is very logical. There's not a lot of weird, well, there probably is a lot of weird conjugation, but like it's instead of conjugations, it's just different symbols, which makes it a lot better. Writing systems, fuck yeah, the writing systems are fucked up. They suck. I'm not excited to learn that, but I'm confident that if I just spend, well, I spent a bit of time, like I was learning Chinese for about a month straight, just every day doing some practice, and I'm confident that if I return to doing that, I can absolutely 100% learn it. But that wasn't really my goal when I started learning it before. It was really just to prep myself for the next time I started learning Chinese. I know how to say "I am your dad" in Spanish, which is cool. I like saying that to people. I like saying "you are my wife" in German, because nobody understands it, of course. They just hear German and they think I speak German because I said that you were my wife. Does it then become true? Yeah, it becomes true, they just don't know it. Say you are my wife in German. How do you say it? Du bist meine Frau. I like saying it like really. Du bist meine Frau. I like the Frau. I like the. I like feeling like I'm an alien about to consume the person I'm speaking to. Because it's just fun to say it like that. Du bist meine Frau. I think it's meine Frau. Frau. I don't think you have to. I don't think actual German people enunciate it that much. I just have so much fun doing that. Because what other time do you get to, you know, spit out a loogie while telling somebody that they're your wife? I wanna. One up? Du bist mein Frau. I don't know any German, by the way. I know Brot, I know Brot, I know Wasser, I know the Frau. It's just so fun. Frau. Frau. It's too fun to not say it like that. What'd you just call me? I don't know. Okay, I should go. I'm just running around. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, you know what, Manny? If you start learning the piano, there's an app that I found recently that tracks your practice, and I'm trying to find somebody who will do it with me, because you can friend each other. So if there are any, what's it called? I think it's just called like Music Log. There are probably better ones out there, but it's just a picture of a black and white violin. It says Music Log. Okay. Bye everybody. Have a great whatever. See you next time.